Which system of rule is acceptable in the eyes of the Creator? Throughout history, humanity has experimented with many forms of government: monarchy, democracy, and dictatorship. But if we ask, which one is acceptable in the eyes of the Creator, the answer is not about structure, but about character, the moral spirit behind the rule. In the sacred texts of many faiths, God does not command one single political system. Instead, He demands justice, mercy, and humility from those who lead. In the Bible, kings such as David and Solomon were blessed, not because they wore crowns, but because they sought to rule with wisdom and righteousness. When they turned to pride or injustice, divine favor was withdrawn. The Quran too reminds rulers that leadership is a trust, and whoever governs must do so with fairness and compassion, for God loves not the unjust. So, a monarchy can be acceptable, but only if the king or queen serves the people selflessly, acknowledging that true sovereignty belongs to God. A democracy can also be pleasing to the Creator when it upholds equality, protects the weak, and values truth above popularity. But a dictatorship, when it leads to oppression, cruelty, and worship of power, stands against everything divine, for no human being may take the place of God in demanding absolute obedience. The Creator's standard, therefore, is not about titles or systems. It is about justice over power, service over pride, and morality over might. As the prophet Micah said, "What does the Lord require of you but to do justice, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God?" So whether we live under a king, a parliament, or a president, the divine question remains the same. Do our leaders, and we ourselves, rule with justice, compassion, and humility? Because in the eyes of the Creator, the best form of government is the one that reflects His own rule, a rule of righteousness, mercy, and peace.